I'm sick today. It's starting to rain too. Got the van all charged up. I still gotta find a place for that license plate too. Oh man. And I got some new stuff. I got this door, LEDs. I've had this thing, but it just happens to be there. I gotta sneeze again. Alright. So my whole plan is to get this fancy little door I just bought mounted here, because that's where the lid is gonna go, and it's gonna need gas eventually, you know. So I wanted a locking door so no one could put sand in my gas or siphon it or whatever else they try to do. I don't know. I'm not one of them people, so I don't know what they do. But yeah, that right there, hole, big enough, it locks. Alright, so the whole plan here is to get this door mounted in this location for this gas cap, because obviously I'm going to need fuel when I run out, and I want a locking door so no one can get to my like tank and put sugar or gravel or whatever they do, siphon the fuel. But the only problem with this, I just got this. Look at that. This is nowhere near waterproof. And it's gonna be on top. So water is just gonna leak right in like no problem. And that's not a good thing, because then it's just gonna sit. And honestly, I should probably make a drain hole in this box anyway, in case water does get in there, so it can actually get out. So yeah, I think I might. This is just one idea. I've thought about like silicone around this. I've thought about a lot of things, but I kind of think if I take this, hole in the center, tap out a hole, and put a bolt through it, that's this M6, 20 mil long, put it up through there, lock nut, let me move this, put a nut, so there'll be a nut on the side with threads. The nut will provide clearance over this lock, and then just get a piece of stainless that's that round, and put the piece of stainless over the bolt, and then get a little thumb screw, screw it on there, and there'll be a cover like around that door. And I also have this little trim stuff. It's not gonna focus. Got this little trim stuff that I would put around this cover, so when I take it off and set it down, it won't get to my powder coat. It'll lay on this, because that'll be on the edge, and that'll be higher than the stainless. I don't know, but that's an idea of a door, of a seal. It'll be like an extra little, it'll be like a roof. So that's that. I'm gonna have to cut a hole. Actually, first I need to really like measure out and locate where that's gonna sit in this, and where exactly the lid, the cap's gonna be on that tank, so that it can be right under this. So it's not like, I don't want it like offset like over here, obviously, because that would suck. But so yeah, I need to locate that generator like perfect and find out where I need to drill this hole, because I don't want to mess this up anymore. It's brand new, so I'm trying to make it work. I got some LEDs. Then we're gonna be my reverse lights on this. So yeah, that too. I guess I'll post links where I got all this stuff. This was just off Amazon for some kind of truck, I forget which one. Same with them. I got a 10 pack, it was like 11 bucks or something. So I guess now I need to, oh, my windshield wipers are done too. They're outside hanging on the thing, but they're done and it's raining, so I don't know if I'm gonna mess with that today. I need to put this generator in this box, locate it, and maybe cut a hole. So yeah, and I'm sick, so this is good. Alright, so my friends stopped over for a little while, and for a long while, and we just talked about crap. So back to this thing. I had the generator in here, and I figured to keep the generator located, I need to make some little like cups that the feet will set in. Them little feet, and have a little location that it'll set in, and I'm only gonna make them like 10 millimeters high, 8 or 10 millimeters high, and it'll precisely locate this generator every time it's in here. Therefore, the gas cap that I'm gonna like make wherever it went, right here, this will always be in the right location when I take the generator in and out. So that's good. And I think I'm gonna maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna cut this, and then I'm gonna put that in there, and I'm gonna think about waterproofing, like however I'm gonna do that, waterproofing this, because I'm still kind of like, I can always drill that hole and whatnot after that's all cut out, but I'm thinking of a way to vent the exhaust side, because this exhaust comes out here obviously, and all this has fins on it because there's a fan in there and it's air cooled, so that fan blows past the engine, I'm guessing, and head and whatever else, the cases, and cools off that engine. Because if you put your hand right here when it's running, like not around the exhaust, around here, it's blowing out like crazy. So as long as that is not restricted in any way, this thing's not going to overheat. Like it physically can't overheat if that's not blocked and it's ventilating. So on this side and this side, because the pull start has to come out here, which means the exhaust is this way, electrical hookups are over there. So I need some kind of access panel on this side. Well, there's these cabinet things, these little boxes that they were going to throw away at work, and I saved them, and I might be able to use the door off that. And I'm thinking on the door to have the studs come through into the inside, and have a little thumb screw that I can undo each like nut basically, and then I can take this panel off. But the only way to take that panel off is to gain access to the inside, and I can reach my hand up in there, just loosen them, and so I can take it off. Then nobody can take it off from the outside, and it'll be safe still. I'll have to put a seal around it. Maybe just stick this, actually, this. It's like a little gasket, something they threw out for lights, like a light door or something. Whew, I feel like crap, and I'm still out here, hanging in tough. I gotta finish this freaking piece of crap van. So, on this side, I gotta have a vent so it can draw through and spit out this side. This side's gonna be the exhaust, but it has to have a spot to where it can get fresh air. So this side, and I was also maybe thinking of having this open at the same time when I'm running it. Just open this. That'll be another way for fresh air to come in. And I'm thinking about just buying another one of these and put it here, because this is plenty big enough. Actually, let me see if this is big enough. Hold on a second. Move this thing out a little bit. This thing is plenty big enough to get a cord through. And, oh, that's way big enough. And I could still look in there and see them lights. These guys. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just buy another one of them and hook it up on this side, because that'll lock as well as the top. And this, you'll have to get access from the inside. Maybe. That depends on if that works or not. But, and then this also has a lock on it, obviously. The factory one. So this thing should be pretty hard to get. Tomorrow I'm gonna grab a jigsaw from work so I can use and cut this little profile out for this door. I'm gonna wait on this little protector thing on the top. And I'm gonna grab this cover. I can also, I can drill this side out as well. We'll cut this side out and use this same lid, door, whatever you want to call it, for this. Make it work for this and that. And then just buy another one and I can just put it right on. So maybe I'll do that depending on how I'm feeling. What else? Got them LEDs. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. This episode is going to be kind of short, but I haven't uploaded in a little while, so I'm just going to upload this however it turns out. It doesn't really matter. This is me documenting stuff more than me trying to make it look good. So what else? Hold on.